Snappy. I found this word in the dictionary. It was called saltation, and it is a delicious word that means to lift in the air like a dancer. And so I was in the doldrums of the outs of a relationship, and during this tour that Buddy and the niece and I did, I wrote all of these poems for each little city whenever I got to a hotel room about these little experiences from some towns, and maybe fall back in love with America again. And we ended up in Bellingham, Washington at the end of the trip. And I'll read you some of the cities, and I'll just pick a couple. And here we go. The long outstanding saltation into wild open air. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. You can woot woot if you've been there. Travelers. Okay. I stopped at Galileo's bar in the Paseo district. Free beer if you are featuring your poems. That night, I decided to feature my poems. Someone tried to sell me dirty DVDs in the parking lot. One had the word ass in it 3 times. And when that happens, it makes you laugh, porn doesn't seem so dirty. He did not want to trade a poetry book for the DVD. But mark my words, someday poetry will be worth more than lo-fi fake lust. I remember making out once with a woman in a handicapped elevator around here. Rowdy stumble touch is always better than classy balance. The night air here is flat, the day comes in cream and crimson. I know that Dylan Thomas left a beer can on stage when he spoke at OU. They took it and they put it in a display case for years, and someone stole that empty beer can. And I wonder if they held it to their ear like a seashell. I wonder if they heard Middle American exit noise, Dust Bowl wrath poems. All of it not worth more than hand streaks down a handicapped elevator wall. Norman, Oklahoma. My friends are getting married today. I got ordained online. You can do it too. More than anything, I remember a father slow dancing with his daughter. I remember this the most. Clumsy, gentle, unashamed. He held her like he would miss her terribly. When he let her go, it was true and perfect. Portland, Oregon. Roll it, derby, roll it, derby, roll it, derby. All the medics are carrying soup. The churches have been taken over by artists. No sermons, just music, bad lighting, art, poetry, and amateur cookies. It is how church was meant to be. Denver, Colorado. At some point during the show, I threw some chairs to get at an audience member texting. You do not sell a lot of books when you do that. There sure are a lot of folks here in this town with piercings in their face. They look like fish that fought hard and broke away from the line. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Omaha, Nebraska. Not the prettiest place in the world. Not. So I wrote this. You don't have to have beautiful surroundings to be surrounded by beauty. We danced our asses off. Chicago, Illinois. Their bones are bright and full of freezer burn. Their bicycles are drunk. The lips of Chicago wrap around me in sausage skin. The city, a heaving castle with asthma, rising from a lake that does not end. Shoulders full of concrete, black ice lift me up. You laugh so hard in Chicago, your ribs rip, and it feels like you're kissing a dark-haired woman in an elevator full of Beatles, best people in the whole damn world, 18 degrees out, and still barbecuing. That is impressive. Dayton, Ohio. To my pal who had a broken heart, I told him, don't ruin love by wanting it so bad. Don't ruin love by wanting it so bad. And then we move on to a couple other towns like Providence, Rhode Island. There were so many pretty girls here. I just went to bed. one is Berkeley, California. Bringing poetry to Berkeley is like bringing a turkey to a turkey farmer's house for Thanksgiving. I'll leave it at that. And the last stop on this tour, Bellingham, Washington. The last stop before Canada. We sang songs at the Beaver. A new president was elected tonight. People ran through the streets with American flags, most of them artsy-looking types. I wonder if all those flags were just waiting in their closets like their favorite coat, and everyone, all at once, overwhelmed with that welcome feeling of new snow.